Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat because this event is about to begin.
The Excellencies, the Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia, the Republic of Turkey, in Ankara, Mr. Lalu Muhammad Iqbal.
The Honorable, the representative of President of Turkey Borslari, Mr. Emre Oruç.
The Honorable, former Turkey's Ambassador to the Republic of Indonesia, the Republic of Turkey, Mr. Mehmet Erol.
The Honorable, the Vice Chairman Foreign Economic Relations between Indonesia and Turkey, Mr. Halil Toker.
The Honorable General President of Yeni Dünya Vakfı, Mr. Mehmet Göksu. And the Honorable, the Chairman of Istanbul Youth Summit 2022, Mr. Aldi Subakti.
The Honorable, our great speakers of a panel discussion, Mr. Hilmun Ishak, Mr. Imade Subagyarta, Mrs. Zafira Akila, Mr. Fawad Afridi, Mr. Audrey Maximilian, and Ms. Azma Aziz.
And all the delegates and the whole audience, right on this second, let us present you the most remarkable educational agenda ever.
So, welcome to the greatest agenda of the year, Istanbul Youth Summit. Hoş geldiniz.
Selamat datang di Istanbul Youth Summit.
Dobro pozdravljam na Istanbul Youth Summit.
Marhaban bikum fi Istanbul Youth Summit.
Welcome to the 5th Istanbul Youth Summit 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th Istanbul Youth Summit 2022 is carrying the theme Development Response Plan of the Youth in Crisis Recovery. Furthermore, the discussion material of this agenda focuses on 5 sub-themes, namely education, economics, public health, mental health, and public policy.
Istanbul Youth Summit 2022 is the 5th international summit organized by Youth Break the Boundaries Foundation in Istanbul, Turkey. This event consists of panel discussions and project group presentations and was initiated to encourage future leaders who break the boundaries of their ability to discuss and take action in the theme of Development Response Plan of the Youth in Crisis Recovery.
Ladies and gentlemen, the program intends to achieve 5 main goals. We aim to sharpen up the spirit of talented youth leaders in various areas, build the character of youth leadership, build the existence of youth in the international scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, before beginning our main agenda, we would like to read for you the whole agendas of today's event.
The first event, singing the anthem of Indonesia, and will be continued by singing the anthem of Turkey. Istanbul Youth Summit Rewind.
The next is speeches from some speakers.
The next agenda is opening.
And then performance by Sanggar Garwita.
And then the break.
And the next agenda is the first panel session.
And the next agenda is second panel session.
and it will continue by handover of the souvenir.
And the last agenda is closing.
So, respectfully, ladies and gentlemen, our first agenda will be the singing of the national anthem of Indonesia, Indonesia Raya, and will be continued by singing the national anthem of Turkey, which will be led by Sofia Aini. And the whole respectful audiences are expected to stand up. The whole audiences are respectfully welcome to sit back. Dear ladies and gentlemen, it's been the 5th time Istanbul Youth Summit is held. So now, we are going to presenting you our 5 years journey. So, let us show you Istanbul Youth Summit Rewind. Give a big hand.
Attention, attention. Dear all the next future leaders, the delegates of the 5th Istanbul Youth Summit, get yourself ready to collaboration in diversity. Before that, we proudly present to all of you the rewind of the Istanbul Youth Summit. Education and Entrepreneurship Summit, September 22 until 25, 2017, Istanbul, Turkey. First edition of us, and with the greatest milestone ever.
Kunci utamanya menurut saya, kalau mau dapat beasiswa lebih banyak atau lebih jauh dari yang teman-teman dapatkan sekarang, punyalah mindset bahwa beasiswa itu banyak.
Empowering self and community potential into world collaboration of education and entrepreneurship.
Dan yang juga sangat penting teman-teman, kalau menulis aplikasi buat beasiswa, jangan sekadar administrasi, lakukan dengan hati. Makanya kalau dalam menulis saya percaya sekali bahwa pulpen atau tulisan itu jauh lebih kuat daripada tulis.
Youth Cultural and Educational Exchange, February 2 until 5, 2019, Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul Youth Summit 2020, January 27 until 30, 2020. For preparing Youth Leader 2045.
To prepare the youth in the rest of 2025. And with the global itself, we can be more prepared to face the golden tier of education.
Breakthrough in regeneration for strategic position in government and non-government organization.
Kemudian dari pemaparan yang tadi disampaikan akan ada campaign melalui video.
Di sini kalau baru tuh melihat bahwa aturan kebiasaannya itu kayak apa? Ada sesuatu hal yang signifikan yang kita lupakan kecil sebenarnya, tapi sangat berdampak bagi individu dan kolektif yang nanti akan berkembang di masyarakat.
Istanbul Youth Summit 2021, February 1 until 4, 2021. Istanbul Youth Summit 2021, February 1 until 4, 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, we must grateful today because we're in here. Because we're today is the leader for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda is the opening. The first opening will be delivered by the chairman of Istanbul Youth Summit 2022. To the Honorable Mr. Aldi Subakti,
The time is yours.
Your Excellency, the Consul General of the Republic of Indonesia, or his representative. Your Excellency, Mr. Mahmud Erol Kilic, the former ambassador of the Republic of Turkey to Indonesia. All speakers, all participants, and all invited guests, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before going to everything, I would like to welcome everyone. Welcome to a platform of collaboration, the Istanbul Youth Summit, a platform where we connect each other and collaborate, then we try to contribute into the real action. So, before going to everything, I would like also to welcome everyone and congratulate on your participation on the 5th Istanbul Youth Summit. Yes, it is the 5th Istanbul Youth Summit. As you know that the Youth with the Boundaries Foundation has successfully managed 4 international youth summits in recent years. And today, we are attending the 5th of our program. So as we are suffering from the crisis, many sectors were negatively affected, and we are now here, come and gather to discuss and create a solution from the crisis. So, our main theme this year is the development response of the youth in the crisis recovery. And we have many sub-themes and prioritize 5 sectors in education, mental health, public policy, and economy. So what do we hope? We hope that everyone will have the social project that we have been mentoring for at least 3 months, and you will continue the social project for years. So we hope the sustainability of your project. We also have many examples of the social project that got support from governments and other stakeholders, and we hope you will so. So, as the report of the United Nations Secretary General, the cellular connection have reached for at least 95% of the global population. So it is our time to make the change and give the best opportunity to the digital transformation. So, before the last, let's imagine when we go to a bookstore, but we cannot find the book what we want. It is our time to write a book on our own. And let's apply this into our daily life. When we try to do something, but we cannot find what we want. So let's take the changes to create, to make what we want, and start making changes. So for the last, we are the youth. We have a voice and go make it heard. Thank you, and I would like to say congratulations on your participation at this Istanbul Youth Summit. God bless us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much to Mr. Aldi Subakti to your wonderful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the next opening will be delivered by former Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey in Indonesia, Mr. Mehmet Erol Kılıç. And will be continued by handover souvenir by Mr. Aldi Subakti. To Mr. Mehmet Erol Kılıç,
The time is yours.
give applause, guys.
Assalamualaikum. Selamat pagi. Saya Duta Besar Turki. I was, of course, not now. I was a former ambassador of Turkey to Indonesia. So, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers to invite me to deliver this opening speech. So, I would like to greet all of you. Most welcome. Of course, I was former ambassador of Turkey. Now I am Director General of IRSICA, Islamic Research Center for History, Art and Culture. Belong to OIC, Organization of Islamic Conference. 57 member countries, Muslim countries member, among them Indonesia also. So if there is any postdoc or doctoral students doing their studies, thesis, preparing their thesis in this field, should visit us, should visit our library and take benefit of it. It was nearly less than a year I left Indonesia, but I never left in my memory. I have very fruitful and very nice memories of Indonesia. I will miss it. As soon as possible, I will try to visit again and again, because I couldn't finish Indonesia. I think nobody can finish Indonesia, starting from north up down. I have visited Bali, I have visited Padang, visited Yogyakarta and Lombok, and I delivered a speech in Lombok, of course not in Sasak language, of course it was in English, then they translate into Sasak. Although we are far away geographically, physically, but in Arabic we say min al-qalbi ila al-qalbi sabila. We have a hidden road between hearts. So unity in diversity, which is one of the principles of Sufism in Islam, wahdat, unity, but diversity is inside wahdat, inside unity. So although we are coming from different geography of the world, Muslim world, but we have same heart, same thought, and unified thought, which is our noble religion, Islam. And also we have very strong historical ties between Indonesia and Turkey. Although we start our diplomatic ties with Indonesia since 1950s, actually during the Ottoman time, there was Ottoman embassy. Do you know where was the Ottoman embassy in Jakarta? Textile museum today in Jakarta was actually Ottoman embassy. So whenever you go to Jakarta, visit this textile museum of Jakarta as embassy. There was many ambassadors appointed by Ottoman government to Jakarta. At that time, it was Batavia. So I missed Indonesian food, nasi goreng, nasi padang. Inshallah, one day when I will go again, I will eat. And my Indonesian friends also, when I met them in Indonesia, they always ask me about Istanbul and about snowing. They always ask, what is snowing? Can we touch it? And I think last 10 days in Istanbul and around Istanbul, you touch the snowing. If you go outside of Istanbul or the far east of Turkey, still we have a very strong snowing, but Istanbul less. One of the businessmen, Indonesian businessman, he was planning to open a, let's say, playground in Jakarta, and artificial snowing he wants to show the people. I don't know whether it's opened or not. They want to bring some artificial snow to Jakarta. So, my dear friends, I wish all of you success in your study in Turkey. I hope that you will be enjoying staying in Turkey, because Istanbul is just 5 kilometers away from Mecca and Medina. This is not joking. In Indonesia, in rural area of Indonesia, when I met some rural local people, when I'm saying that I'm coming from Istanbul, and I was asking, do you know where Istanbul is? They say, yes, we know. Istanbul is just 5 kilometers away to Mecca. So, yes, we are very close to Mecca by heart. But physically we are very far away, and also very poor. Some some Umrah people, when they are coming to Umrah for Mecca, passing through Istanbul, Mecca is 40 degrees, but Istanbul is -10 or -5. They are freezing here. So all travel agencies must inform them before. They are doing this mistake, their mistake. So Istanbul is far away from different geography. So I don't want to take your time. Thank you very much again. I wish you success. Panjang umur Indonesia, panjang umur Turkey, we call it now. inshallah. And again, terima kasih. I wish you succeed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Mister, tamam. Teşekkür ederim. And it's our pleasure to invite Mr. Aldi Subakti. To Hanover Souvenir. Give applause, guys.
Thank you very much for Mr. Mehmet Erol Kılıç for your coming to this delightful agenda.
Ladies and gentlemen, we know that Turkey and Indonesia is far, but we always near in heart.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, and the next agenda is an opening remark from the representative of Türkiye Bursları, one of the most prestigious scholarship in Turkey, to Mr. Emre Oruç. The time is available. Give a big hand.
Distinguished guests, Honorable Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Consul General, ex-MP, members of civil society, and all my brothers and sisters, Esselamu Aleyküm. I would like to say merhaba, as we say in Turkish, and hoş geldiniz, welcome back in Istanbul. So I feel really lucky, and I'm really happy to be back with you in Istanbul after last year, and I should congratulate everyone who contributed for this organization to happen. I know it is very hard for this kind of international organizations to happen during the pandemic, and I know my hardworking sisters and brothers, they never stop working. Last year I was together with them, even this year, so I should congratulate them again. And I should wish a fruitful meeting for building this collaboration between Turkey and Indonesia. So, I should introduce myself maybe. My name is Emre Oruç. I am working for YTB as the head of Istanbul office. If I may give some information about YTB, YTB is the official diaspora agency of Republic of Turkey. And what we do, we have three main focus areas. First of these focus areas is our Turkish diaspora. And basically we are trying to help assist our diaspora living in more than 70 countries. We have 7 million citizens living abroad outside of Turkey in more than 70 countries, as I said. And we are trying to help them preserve their culture, their identity, and their Turkish language. Also, we are trying to assist them with human rights issues, you know, like Islamophobia and etc. The second part is the cultural diplomacy part. As we say, we have these sister communities like Indonesian people all around the world, in our region and from other parts of the world. And we are trying to explore our bonds that coming from our history, that we share this common cultural and historical heritage. So through this re-exploration process, we are trying to build this collaboration in between our societies, and we are trying to enhance this collaboration through academia, through civil society, and young leaders as well. So last but not the least, I want to emphasize this part. This third focus area for YTV is the Turkey Scholarship Program, because we see this scholarship program as an instrument to build collaboration through future leaders like you. So Turkey Scholarship Program is the official governmental higher education scholarship program provided by Republic of Turkey for the international students. So I will just pass through the presentation, but I won't be following, so you can just read the information. I'm trying not to take much of your time. So most probably you heard about other scholarship programs like Fulbright or Chevening, Campus France, all the others, but we say what differs Turkey's scholarship program from others is that this is the most comprehensive scholarship program. So you will see here what I'm trying to say, that once you get the Turkey Scholarship Program, you will be provided by this round ticket, flight ticket provided by Turkish Airlines from Indonesia to Turkey and from Turkey to Indonesia. And also the tuition fees will be covered. Also you will have an health insurance full coverage as if a Turkish citizen, so you won't have any problems going to hospitals here. You will have this 1-year Turkish language education for free. Your accommodation will be covered by Turkey Scholarship Program. And on top of this, we will be providing this monthly stipend for you so you can cover your expenses during your study in here. Also, we will provide you academic and professional programs as well. This part is also important. This is why we say this is the most comprehensive one, because for other scholarship programs, you will need to contact the universities, get acceptance letters from the universities, but for Turkey Scholarship Program, you will just apply for the program. I will show you in the upcoming presentations, and we will be placing you to the relevant university program, so you won't have to do anything about the universities and the programs. So we offer programs, full-time scholarship programs and short-term scholarship programs for undergrads, master's degree and PhD, and also we have other short-term programs for postdoc and other cultural programs like KATI program. I will be sharing all the links, don't worry, you will have time to check in detail, and as I said, I'm trying not to take much of your time. So maybe I should give you some numbers as well. Other than being the most comprehensive scholarship program, this is also one of the most competitive scholarship programs in the world. We receive around 165,000 scholarships every year. Last year it was from 157 countries, so we received these applications from all over the world. Asia, Africa, Balkans, all European countries. We have scholarship holders from Australia, United States, Canada, all around the world. So after this application period, there will be a preliminary process by our country specialists, region specialists, and we will be visiting more than 100 countries to organize this one-on-one, face-to-face interviews with members of YTB and also one of the academicians from the Turkish universities. So after this process, this interview process, unfortunately only 5,000 of the applicants will have the chance to come and study in Turkey under Turkey Scholarship Program. So it is a little hard to get, but as I said, this is most comprehensive and most competitive scholarship program in the world. So right now we have more than 15,000 scholarship holders in Turkey, studying all over Turkey. 3,000 of them are currently in Istanbul from more than 145 countries, and we have over 150,000 alumni from more than 165 countries. And also another part of being most comprehensive one, we are trying to keep the communication alive even after your studies, even after you graduate. So we have 33 alumni associations in 29 countries, and thank God one of them is in Indonesia. So if you go meet your friends in Indonesia who studied in Turkey, I think you will have maybe a better picture than I'm trying to explain here. So, okay. So this is one of the questions that we receive about how to apply. So this is maybe the easiest scholarship program to apply. Everything is online. You will just go through this our website, www.turkeyscholarships.gov.tr, and you will be opening an account. It will take maybe just 3 minutes. So easy, like creating a Facebook account. And then you will be uploading your original documents. You don't have to mail anything. You don't have to go to Turkish embassy. You will just apply everything online. And after this process, you will have this chance to pick up to 12 programs and universities. And if you will be successful, we will be placing you in one of these programs. The letter of intent section is very important for us because we are expecting the candidate to explain why he or she chooses Turkey, why it is important that he or she chose these programs, how he or she will contribute to the future collaboration of Turkey and Indonesia, how to contribute to the peace building, development activities, and etc. So we are trying to find the future leaders for both of our countries. And at the end of this process, as I said, we will be inviting you for interviews, and we will be organizing these face-to-face interviews. So yeah, you can apply in 8 different languages through our system. It is also very easy to apply. I will just quickly pass this part. Yeah, this is important also. Since this is one of the most competitive scholarship programs, our academic success criteria is little high. So we require 70% minimum academic achievement for undergrad candidates, and that is for 75% for masters and PhD. And if you will be applying for programs like medicine, dentistry, or pharmacy, it will be 90% minimum academic achievement for the candidates, and most likely you will need to be within 95% and 99% range to be able to get this program. So, and our age limits, 21 for undergrad, 30 for masters, 35 PhD, and 45 for research scholarship program. As I said, we will be providing all these services for you even after you get the scholarship program. We will be welcoming you at the airport. Our friends will help you about opening a bank account, resident permit. So basically you just need to be a successful student, and after that you won't have any problems, you know, financially, or how I will adapt to Turkey and what I will do there. You will be all fine because we will be helping you with everything. Other than this, also we are trying to provide other cultural and academic programs for our scholarship holders. In Istanbul, we offer 57 academic courses, as we call International Student Academy. So through these courses, we are trying to build a better understanding between our students. We are trying to get to know them better. I am sure maybe some of you here today are attending one of our courses, and other cultural programs like speaking clubs, cinema days, and others. So let's keep this part. Yes. So why I wanted to emphasize Turkey Scholarship Program today and took your time, because it is the last 5 days of application. So if you are willing, considering to study in Turkey, or if you have any friends back in Indonesia who is willing to study starting from next September, should apply. This is the last 5 days for applications. As I said, don't worry, it will take maybe just like a few hours for you to apply. I mean, it is all question and answer, an easy process. And once you will be selected for the interviews, after that we will be asking you to provide all these original documents. So you will have time like 2 or 3 months after this, after the application. So I invite you to apply for our scholarship program. So inshallah we can have a better collaboration in between Indonesia and Turkey through this future leaders. I'm so happy to see some of our scholarship holders and alumni today in here. and hopefully we will have more and more coming in future. Yeah, this will be my speech again. I congratulate all the my sisters and brothers for these organizations and wish fruitful meetings for the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you very much for Mr. Mehmet Erolkiewicz. And thank you very much to Mr. Emre Oruç. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that Turkey Burslar is most prestigious scholarship in Turkey, and to all of you who will apply this scholarship, may Allah always make you easy. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, the next opening will be delivered by General President of Yeni Dünya Vakfı, Mr. Mehmet Göksu. To Mr. Mehmet Göksu, the time is available. Give applause, guys.
Selamünaleyküm. Kıtaları birleştiren, çağların, düşüncelerin ve esinlerin şehri, kültürün, tarihin başkenti İstanbul'a hoş geldiniz. Evet, tercümeyi kim yapıyor? Buyurun. Yapılıyor mu bu arada?
Yok, bir dakika falan devam edebilirsiniz, sonra ben araya girebilirim isterseniz.
Arada kaçırmayısınız diye ben cümleleri kesiyorum. Benden önceki konuşmacılar hep İngilizce hitap edince bu toplantı sanki Türkiye'de değil de İngilizce konuşulan bir ülkede yapılıyormuş gibi bir algı uyanmasın. Bu nedenle ben o algıyı kırma adına size Türkçe hitap etmek istiyorum.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Istanbul, the city that gets together culture and thoughts and the capital of culture and history for ages. All the previous speakers spoke in English, and I think there is a conception that our program is held in a country where the spoken language is English. But to break that conception, I will be speaking in Turkish.
Evet. Bu gençlik zirvesinin 5.'si yapılmaktadır. Gençlik zirvesinin başına İstanbul Gençlik Zirvesi demenin ayrı bir anlamı ve güzelliği vardır. Çünkü İstanbul 3 büyük imparatorluğa başkentlik yapmış, meşhur İtalyan siyasetçisi ve komutanı Napolyon Bonaparte'ın ifadesiyle dünya bir devlet olsaydı başkenti İstanbul olurdu diyecek kadar dünyanın gözünün olduğu ve herkesin gıpta ile izlediği, beğendiği büyük bir şehirdesiniz. Hepiniz hoş geldiniz.
So this is the fifth of our youth summits, and saying Istanbul Youth Summit has a specific meaning and a specific beauty, because Istanbul was home to 3 big empires in history. It was their capital, and as the famous Italian politician Napoleon Bonaparte said in history, if the world was one country, Istanbul will be its capital. So Istanbul is a city that the world looks upon, envies, and adores. And I would like to welcome you again to this big city of ours.
İstanbul, Hazreti Peygamber Aleyhisselam'ın Mekke'den Medine'ye geldiği zaman o alemlerin efendisini evinde misafir eden Halid bin Zeyd'in, Eyyub el-Ensari'nin de misafir olduğu, ev sahipliği yaptığı hatta bir şehirdir.
Istanbul is a city of which Halid bin Zayd Eyyub al-Ansari, the holy person that hosted Hazreti Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he came to Medina from Mecca.
Dünyada birçok başkentler ve güzide şehirler var. Ama bunlar arasında sadece İstanbul hakkında yine Peygamber Aleyhisselam'ın bir hadisi şerifi vardır. لَتُفْتَحَنَّ الْقُسْطَنْطِنِيَّ فَلَنِعْمَ الْاَمِيرُ اَمِيرُهَا وَلَنِعْمَ الْجَيْشُ ذَٰلِكَ الْجَيْشِ Konstantiniye, İstanbul fethedilecektir. Onu fetheden kumandan ne güzel kumandan, onun askerleri ne güzel askerdir. Sözüne mazhar olabilmek için tarih boyunca birçok İslam orduları ve kumandanları fethi için gelmiş ve en son Fatih Sultan Mehmet Han Hazretleri nasip olmuştur. Bu şehri fetheden, siz yaştayken, 21 yaşlarındayken fetheden Fatih Sultan Mehmet'in şehrine hoş geldiniz.
There are many capitals in the world and there are great cities, but only Istanbul was honored by the hadith of Hazreti Muhammad, peace be upon him. Istanbul will be conquered. What a great commander that conquers it, and what a great soldier his soldiers are. And to be worth of this saying, of this hadith, many Muslim commanders and armies sieged Istanbul. Only Fatih Sultan Mehmet had this great honor at the age of 21, at the age of yours. Welcome to the city of Fatih Sultan Mehmet Han.
Sevgili gençler, bu güzel organizasyonun yapılmasında Endonezya tarafında YBB denen bir sivil toplum kuruluşu, Türkiye'de de Yeni Dünya Vakfı, Yurtdışı Türkler, belediyemiz ve farklı kuruluşlar vardır. Biz de Yeni Dünya Vakfı olarak tam beşincisi yapılan bu zirveye elimizden gelen katkıyı, desteği verebilmek adına arkadaşlara hep yardımcı olduk. Bu güzel organizasyonu gerçekleştiren heyete yürekten teşekkür ediyorum. Vakıf adına bu organizasyonla alakalı ilgili arkadaşları öncelikle buraya davet ederek onlara sizden bir alkış almak istiyorum. Mehmet İşcan, bizim Uluslararası Öğrenci Komisyon Başkanımız. Muhammed Aldi, evet buraya gelirlerse arkadaşlara takdim etmek istiyorum. Semiyullah Efgani, Gül Humar, İdris Orhan, Muhammed Filistini, Maldi Subardi. Evet, sevgili gençler, bu arkadaşlarımız bu güzel organizasyonun gerçekleşmesinde emeği olan, katkısı olan, gayret olan arkadaşlardır. Hepsini ben buradan alkışlıyorum, sizden de alkış bekliyorum.
Dear youngsters, there are many different organizations and people that contributed to have this organization happening. Among them, there is a YBB, an NGO from Indonesia, our Yeni Dünya Foundation, Yurtdışı Türkler, and our municipality. We try to put our efforts and contribution and try to help our friends that organized this event. On behalf of my foundation, I would like to invite the organization people and I would like to hear your applauses for them.
Teşekkür ediyorum sizlere değerli arkadaşlar. Geçebilirsiniz.
Thank you.
Herkesin çalışkan arkadaşları tanımasında elbette fayda vardır. Sevgili gençler, Endonezya'dan geldiniz, Türkiye'de misafirsiniz. Perşembeye kadar buradasınız. Tabii Endonezya uzak doğuda, Türkiye ise Orta Doğu coğrafyasında ve Anadolu'da Avrupa ile Asya'nın birleştiği bu coğrafyada çok önemli konumlara sahip olan iki büyük ülkedir. Endonezya ve Türkiye'nin gelecekte ekonomik, sosyal, kültürel ve diğer konulardaki işbirliğinde inşallah sizlerin çok özel ve önemli katkıları olacaktır. Bundan dolayı ülkemizi tanımanız, İstanbul'u gezip görmeniz ve Türk insanıyla daha sıcak temasta bulunmanız adına bu organizasyonu önemsiyoruz ve gerçekten bu organizasyon neticesinde ülkenize gidince Türkiye hakkında güzel duygularla, düşüncelerle gideceğinize yürekten inanıyoruz.
Dear youngsters, you are here from Indonesia. You are our guests in Turkey. Of course, Indonesia is in Far East and Turkey is located in Middle Asia and Anatolia. It is a conjunction point between Europe and Asia. And I can say that Indonesia and Turkey are two great countries with important locations in the world. I hope you will be contributing to the economical, social, and cultural cooperation between the two countries in the future. And you have to get to know Turkish people better. You should see Turkey and you should interact with the people more intimately. And I believe that this organization will play a huge role in contributing to you to have positive thoughts and emotions about Turkey when you go back to your country.
Sevgili gençler, değerli arkadaşlar, eğitim her şeyin başıdır. Bugün dünyaya hakim ülkelerle mahkum ülkeler arasındaki temel fark eğitilmiş insan gücüdür. Bizim de en büyük gücümüz hiç şüphesiz sizler olacaksınız. Birliğimiz, beraberliğimiz olacak. Bugün İslam dünyasını içinde bulunduğu bu çıkmazdan, bu hengameden kurtaracak olan siz eğitimli gençler olacaksınız. Onun için sizi çok önemsiyoruz ve geleceğe ümitle bakıyoruz.
Dear youngsters and friends, education is the first step for everything. Today, the difference between the dominating countries and less developed ones is the qualified people resources that they have. And our power will be you and your unity to get the Islamic world out of this chaos, out of this dead end that it is in today. Your efforts and your work will be very valuable. And I would like to say that we believe in you.
Yeni Dünya Vakfı olarak da bir ayağı kendi değerlerinde ve anlam dünyasında olan, diğer ayağıyla bütün dünyayı gezecek kadar özgüvene sahip bir gençliğin yetişebilmesi adına elimizden gelen gayreti ortaya koymaktayız. Bu Yeni Dünya Vakfı'nın kuruluşunda temel amaç gençliğimizi vizyon sahibi, gelecekte benim de söyleyecek sözüm var diyen gençliğin yetişmesine imkan ve fırsatlar oluşturmaktadır. Bugün bu fırsatın oluşmasına katkı verdiği için de kendimi çok mutlu hissediyorum.
As Yeni Dünya Foundation, we are imagining a youth with the confidence of having one foot on the values we have and on the world of meaning that we have, and having the other foot on traveling the world and seeing the world. We are trying to create a youth with such confidence, and our main goal is to give vision to our youngsters and to have youngsters have voice in the future. And I can say that I am really happy to be able to create opportunities and chances for the youngsters to create this youth idea.
Bundan yıllar önce Amerika'da seçimi kazanmış bir Amerikan lideri kürsüye ilk çıktığında söylediği söz şu idi: Amerika'nın tek bir sorunu var. Eğitim, eğitim, eğitim diyordu. Evet, geleceği şekillendirmenin yolu eğitimden geçiyor. Ama biz sadece bilgi sahibi değil, hikmet sahibi olan bir gençlikten yanayız. Sadece ilim sahibi olması yetmiyor, aynı zamanda kendi değerleriyle de barışık, dünyaya merhamet gözüyle bakan ve ufku, vizyonu kendini aşan gençliğin yetişebilmesi için vakıf olarak azami gayret göstermekteyiz.
Years ago, a US leader that has just won the election said, "The United States has one problem. It's the education, education, and education." So to shape the future, education is really important. But when we say education, we do not understand people with information, but people with wisdom. So the youth that we imagine, it does not only have information, but has the values and looks at the world with the sense of compassion. And we are imagining a youth that has a vision and has a horizon that even surpassing itself.
Sevgili gençler, sivil toplum örgütleri dünyanın bir gerçeğidir. Demokratik gelişmiş ülkelerde 3 önemli erkten bahsedilir. Yasama, yürütme ve yargı. 4.'sü medya, 5.'si STK dediğimiz sivil toplum örgütleridir. İşte vakıflarımız da bu sivil toplum örgütlerinden bir başlıktır. Ama bizim için, Türk milleti için vakıf dendiği zaman farklı, çok derin, çok vizyoner ayrı bir anlamı vardır. Çünkü o tek başına bir medeniyettir. Özellikle ecdadımız Selçuklular ve Osmanlılar döneminde vakıflar marifetiyle büyük medeniyet kurulmuş. Büyük hizmetler insanlığa sunulmuştur. İşte o büyük medeniyetimizi gençlerle tanıştırabilmek, gelecek kuşaklara aktarabilmek adına Yeni Dünya Vakfı vakıf olarak bu çalışmalarını büyük bir azimle, gayretle sürdürmektedir.
Dear youngsters, NGOs are a reality of the world. In the developed democratic countries, there is the talk of three main powers, and they are the executive, judiciary, and legislative branches. However, there are two more, and they are the civil society, NGOs, and media. And foundations are part of the NGOs, of the civil society. And for us, for the Turkish people, foundations have a very deep, different, and a visionary meaning. Because foundations itself are civilization, and our descendants, our previous cultures, Selçuks and Ottomans, created civilizations based on foundations and contributed with great services. So our goal as Yeni Dünya Foundation is to introduce this culture and to convey this culture to our youngsters. And we are continuing to work in this direction.
Yeni Dünya Vakfı kurulalı 25 yıl oldu. Niçin Yeni Dünya dedik? Şu deminki tabloyu arkadaşlar yansıtırsa, bir de bu ışıklı kalemi bana getirirlerse 2 dakikada onu izah etmeye çalışacağım. Sevgili arkadaşlar, sevgili gençler, içinde yaşadığımız dünyada güç ve zulüm var. Amerika güçlüyüm diyor, Suriye'de, Yemen'de, Irak'ta, dünyanın değişik coğrafyalarında her türlü zulmü yapabiliyor. Çin güçlüyüm diyor, Doğu Türkistan'da Müslümanlara olmadık zulümler yapıyor. Rusya güçlüyüm diyor, Kırım'da yine Müslümanlara olmadık sıkıntılar oluşturabiliyor. İşte bizim kuracağımız dünya, yeni dünya, adalet ve merhamet odaklı olacak. Bu yeni dünyayı kurmak için biz ne kadar sorumluysak, sizler de ve bizim dışımızda bu değerlere sahip olan herkesle aynı sorumluluğu paylaşmalıdır diye düşünüyorum.
Dear youngsters, dear friends, our world is a world of power and prosecution. In Yemen, Iraq, and Syria, we see cruelty. China says I'm powerful, and it is cruel in East Turkestan. Russia says, I'm powerful, and they are opposing the people, they're oppressing the people in Crimea, the Muslims. In our world, in the world we imagine, we are trying to create a youth with the understandings of justice and compassion. And the amount that we are responsible to achieve these goals, you are also responsible. And I believe people with these values, people holding these values, are also responsible to work in this direction.
Sevgili gençler, biliyorsunuz Endonezya'da sizin meşhur bir sloganınız var. Bihin neka tungal ika. Ne demek? Çoklukta teklik olabilmek. Dünyada 1,5 milyara aşkın Müslüman var. Değişik coğrafyalarda yaşıyor. Bu kadar çokluğu teklikte bütünleştirebilmek ancak bizim değerlerimizle mümkündür. Zira bizim kıblemiz bir, kitabımız bir, Rabbimiz bir, ideallerimiz bir. Bu kadar birlik içerisinde ayrışmaya gerek yoktur. Eğer biz bir olursak, beraber olursak daha güçlü olacağız. Müslümanlara zulmeden bir takım emperyal güçlere karşı daha dirençli bir duruş sergilememiz söz konusu olacaktır. Onun için bu birliğin temelleri bu kardeşlik ilişkilerinden geçiyor. Bundan dolayı Endonezya'dan kalkıp ülkemize gelen siz gençlere tekrar yürekten teşekkür ediyorum. İnşallah gelecekte kurulacak bu büyük birlikteliğin en büyük temelleri bu ilişkilerde atılıyor, atılacaktır.
Dear youngsters, dear friends, you have a saying, a motto in Indonesia. It is being able to be one in multiplicity, in diversity. And today there are 1.1 billion Muslims living in the different geographies of the world. And it is really difficult to be one in such diversity. But we have shared values. We have our Kaaba, our Quran, our ideals, our thoughts, and of course our Allah. And I don't believe that there is a need to be diverse in such a unity. And we have to be one and strong towards these imperial forces that are oppressing the Muslim world. And in that way, we can create a strong resistance towards them. I believe the foundations of such a unity lie in these brotherhood bonds that we share today. And I would like to thank you once more for coming from Indonesia to lay the foundations of these fraternity bonds to get to the future that we deserve.
Evet, yeni dünyayı kurma yolunda ideallerimizle bütünleşip sefere çıkarken bir takım değerleri kendimize ilke edindik. Sevgili gençler, burada Yeni Dünya Vakfı'nın değerleri var. Ortada bir dünya resmi. Onun ortasında bir ameli salih var. Kur'an-ı Kerim'de Asır suresi vel asri innel insane lefî husrin diye devam eden ayette Allah zamana yemin ediyor ki bütün insanlık zarar ve ziyandadır. Ancak salih amel işleyenler diye devam ediyor. İşte ameli salih, yeni dünyanın merkezinde güzel iş yapma ideali vardır. Ameli salihi, yeni dünyayı ameli salihle kuracağız. Kurarken şu vasıfta gençlik yetiştirmeye gayret sarf edeceğiz. Bir, ahlak sahibi. İki, meşruiyet, hakka hukuka saygı olan, estetik sahibi, liyakat, iyilik, samimiyet, adalet, liderlik, istişare, hesap verebilirlik, bunlar temel ilkelerimizdir. Ama bunların baş harfleri ameli salihi oluşturuyor. Ahlak A, meşruiyet B, estetik E, liyakat L, iyilik İ diye devam ediyor. Böylece bu vasıfta gençlerle inşallah yeni dünyanın kurulması idealimize bütün dünya gençliğiyle, ki artık dünya çok küçüldü, küresel bir köy haline geldi. Dolayısıyla sizin rakipleriniz sadece aynı sırada oturduğunuz gençler değil, dünyanın her yerindeki yaşıtlarınız rakiplerinizdir. Bu büyük dünyayı, bu güçlü dünyayı, yeni dünyayı adaletin ve merhametin hakim olduğu dünya kurabilmek için işte bu vasıftaki gençler merkezine ameli salih alarak yola yürüdüğü zaman Allah'ın izniyle bu ideallerimiz de elbette gerçekleşecektir. Gerçekleşmesi için gece gündüz demeden, pazar bayram demeden, yatak yastık demeden hep birlikte koşacağız.
Dear youngsters and friends, our foundation, Yeni Dünya Foundation, means the New World Foundation. And to create this new world, we will get together with our ideals and thoughts and go on a journey. But in this journey, there will be some values that will accompany us. And you see here the values of our foundation. We have the world image on the center, and it says Ameli Salih, good deeds. And it is mentioned on the Surah of Asr in Holy Quran. And Allah swears on time that only with people with good deeds are not in loss in the new world, in the recent world. So to reach our goals, we will have to work together, because today the world is a global village, and your competitors in the world are not only your classmates, but youngsters from all around the world. Here we have our values, and the first letters of the values create this word Ameli Salih, good deeds in Turkish, and it has accountability, goodness, worthiness, consultants, etc. To reach this world image with these meanings of justice, with the conceptions of justice and compassion, we have to have Ameli Salih on the center, and we should never be fatigued, we should never be tired, and we should be working day and night.
Evet, sözlerimin sonuna geliyorum. Sevgili gençler, emperyal güçler artık topraklarımızı işgal ederek değil, zihinlerimizi işgal ederek bizi kontrol etmeye çalışıyorlar. 2016 yılında ülkemizde FETÖ terör örgütünce bir darbe girişiminde bulunuldu. Maalesef bu örgüt yıllar ülkemizde ve dünyanın her yerinde din ticareti yaparak Amerikan çıkarlarına ve Amerikan köleliğine insan yetiştirme adına büyük gayretler sarf etti. Muhtemelen Endonezya'da da vardır bu FETÖ terör örgütü. Buna karşı uyanık olmamız lazım. Hiçbir Müslüman başka bir ülkenin çıkarlarına, başka bir ülkenin işine yarar şekilde hareket etmesi asla düşünülemez. Bizi biz yapan temel değerler, bize anlam veren inancımız çerçevesinde geleceğimizi şekillendirmek istiyorsak, bu terör örgütlerine karşı dini, etnik kökeni kullanıp da inanan insanlar arasında ülkelerdeki birlik ve beraberliği bozan, başkalarının çıkarlarına çalışan, başka ülkelerimizi kontrol etmesine fırsat veren bu terör örgütlerine aman aman dikkat edelim, bunlara fırsat vermeyelim diyorum.
Dear friends, dear youngsters, today imperial forces are not occupying our lands, but our minds. And they are doing so to control our minds, to control us. In 2017, there was the coup attempt by FETÖ, a Gülenist terror organization in Turkey. And they are making trade of religion in Turkey and all around the world to provide people resources for the US slavery and interests. And I believe there is FETÖ in Indonesia as well. And we should be vigilant towards them, because it is not acceptable for a Muslim to work for the interest of other states and powers. With the values that we share, with the religion that we share, and that is the source of meaning for our life, we should be vigilant and attentive towards these people using religion and ethical values to create discomfort in these countries and to serve for the interest of other countries.
Evet, doktorlar bir bedeni ameliyat etmek için uyuturlar. Ama ruhların uyanması için uyandırmak lazım. Amerikalı Müslüman lider Malcolm X diyor ki, tüm uyuyanları uyandırmak için bir uyanık yeter. İnşallah karşımda uyanık gençleri görüyorum. Ümmetin uyanabilmesi, yeni bir dünyanın kurulabilmesi yolunda siz uyanık gençler, geleceğimizin ümidisiniz. Hepinizi yürekten alkışlıyorum, tebrik ediyorum. İstanbul'uza tekrar hoş geldiniz diyorum.
Doctors make the patient sleep to have the operation. But to operate the minds, we should wake the minds up. The American Muslim leader Malkovich says, to wake up all that are sleeping, one person awake is enough. And I see youngsters that are not sleeping, that are awake in front of me. And I believe that you will be the ones to wake up the Ummah, the Islamic world, to create the new world that we desire. I would like to applaud you once more. I would like to congratulate you, and I would like to say welcome to Istanbul once more.
Ülkenize, ailenize selamlar. Hoş geldiniz. Teşekkür ediyorum.
I send out my most cordial regards to your country and your families. Thank you.
Mashallah, thank you very much to Mr. Mehmet Koksu. Ladies and gentlemen, we know and we realize that education is most important thing in this life. And inshallah with education, we can make better future. Inshallah. Give applause for us.
And again, as how Mr. Mehmet Koksu said, that Istanbul was a wonderful and memorable town in this world. And again, we would like to say to you all, welcome to the wonderful town, Istanbul, Turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, and finally, it's our pleasure to invite the Vice Chairman Foreign Economies Relation between Indonesia and Turkey, to Mr. Halil Tokel. We welcome you to the honor stage. Give a big hand, audiences.
Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullahi ve Berekatuhu. I will try to say in your language something because I have been visited several times Indonesia. Inshallah, this sentence could be true. Anakku yang terkasih. Selamat datang di negaramu Turkey. My sons and daughters, welcome to Turkey. I am an aeronautical engineer. I am a technical guy. I have been, after I think 40 years in aerospace industry in different positions, in government, in private sector, and also in Turkish Airlines also. Now, I would like to say something. I don't want to take your time so much, but just when I give some conference on aerospace history, especially for Turkey, I'm asking to audience, is there any possibility to pass Turkish economy to American economy? And all of them, they are looking at me. There is no any response. It is impossible because Turkey approximately $1 trillion GNP and $18 trillion US GNP. How we can pass this economy? So And then we searched a little bit more, and we are finding a solution. What kind of solution? I was advisor to former Prime Minister 1996, His Excellency Mr. Necmettin Erbakan. At that time, Turkish government initiated one organization. Maybe most of you know this organization, Developing Aid. Developing Aid. I was the member of that organization. Now, what for? Why Turkey wanted to establish this type of economical organization among the 8 Muslim countries? The response is this one. Because the United States company in its report says that 2050, 30 years later, these 8 countries, 8 Muslim countries, could get the economical activities like the United States of America, like Europe, okay? In the European Union. European Union has 27 countries. United States of America has 52 states. Each state is the government. You can consider like that. So when we realize this type of organization among just only 8 Muslim countries, no more, it can extend later on, what could happen in 2050? China is going to be number 1, $57 trillion GNP, okay? Second rank is India, $44 trillion. Third count, the biggest economy is P8, developing aid, $38 trillion. These calculations and this report prepared by American company, okay? And third one is D8, fourth one is United States of America. So there is a response. We could pass, but Turkey as alone, impossible. Indonesia as alone, impossible. Because we are not comparing similar bases. Because when you consider United States 52 separated, united of the 52 states, each state is an independent government could be. And when you look to the European Union, it's the same GNP now, 18 trillion dollars. That is the reason $1, euro is equivalent. Okay, so I am saying to you, 30 years later, if we can do something, we could pass American economy. This is possibility. But how we can do this one? Because before me and also chairman of foundation explained very well that firstly we realized the union, okay, economical union, cultural we are separated, and secondly we have to have well-trained, well-educated young generation like you. Okay, just I would like to say you this one. Please do what you have to do. You can do, I believe, because I visited officially, I was the member of official group 1997 when we visited to Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore at that time. Mr. Habibi, at that time general manager of the heavy industry of Indonesia, Rahmetullah Alayh. So personally, I have been talk with him. And also your civil aviation industry among the Muslim countries, the best one. And Turkey has tried to, also I am advisor to Turkish aerospace industry CEO. So I know very well. So we have to combine our powers, our abilities, so our capabilities. So just that is my message to you. Welcome to Turkey. Have a good time.
We would like to say thank you very much to Mr. Halil Tokel for your delightful and insightful speech. And ladies and gentlemen, in order to show our gratitude, we would like to invite all the honorable guests to come to the stage again. Mr. Emre Oruç, Mr. Mehmet Gökuz, Mr. Halil Tokel, and also the chairman of Istanbul Youth Summit, Mr. Aldi Subakti, to open this event. To the whole honorable guests, are welcome to touch the screens in the respective places. In 3, 2, 1,
Merhaba! Istanbul Youth Summit Development Responses Plan of the Youth in Crisis Recovery. Organized by Youth Break the Boundaries Foundation. Istanbul Youth Summit. Collaboration in diversity.
Give applause for us! To the honorable guests, we respectfully request to stay in place because the next agenda is the handing over souvenir from Istanbul Youth Summit 2020 to the honored guests.
for Mr. Emre Oruç, the representative of Turkey Porcelain. And dear our distinguished audiences, before this session gets over, let us show you the most spectacular performance, Moyan Serage Dance by Sangar Garvita. Moyan Serage Dance was an Indonesian traditional dance, which means as a symbol of the power of love, sincerity, and loyalty. This dance showed us that love does require sacrifice. And dear audiences, so please welcome Sangar Garvita. Give a big hand.
Because dramamu yang seram. Menceritakan seorang raja yang sedang berburu di hutan belantara. Terkejut sang baginda raja tak menyangka makhluk berbulu yang telah ditemuinya. Setelah bulunya dicukur, ternyata dialah Jumat, seorang suami yang pergi berburu rusa putih demi memenuhi keinginan sang istri yang tengah hamil. Tekadnya bulat, tak akan pulang sebelum didapat. Hingga bertahun-tahun lamanya, tubuh Jumat dipenuhi bulu panjang dan membatu dimakan usia. Akhirnya, jasad Jumat dikuburkan di hutan tersebut atas perintah sang raja.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give applause for us. It's been a long time, and now we already reached the time for a break, and we would like to announce to you that the break time will be start now and will be properly ended at 1:40 p.m. 1:40, okay? And so, thank you for your kind attention. Please be back to the venue on time.
And for the whole delegates, you may stay in your places because we have some announcements to announce to you, and the whole honorable guest, you may leave the ballroom.
Teşekkür ederim.
And for the whole Istanbul Youth Summit 2022 delegates, we would like to inform you that for this break session, we would like to separate you into two parts. And for those lines, you may have your lunch firstly, and for those line, you may have your photo session after this agenda. And there will be some committee from us who will direct you.
Okay, so I will repeat again. For this stage, this, from this to this, all of us will
have a lunch firstly.
And you can see in the back street, that is commit, who will
direct you into your lunch place.
Okay, so for this stage, you can go for lunch first.
And for the middle line,
and this line,
we are going to separate it into two parts also, the left side and right side.
Okay, for this line, can you hear my voice? Okay, so please still sit down, please. Okay, I'm so sorry. But we will let us first for that stage. Okay.
Okay, the whole delegates who still stay in their places, after this, you will have your photo session.
And that is comment will direct you. And don't forget guys, we will back to this stage in 1:40 p.m. 1:40 p.m. Thank you.